What's up, Pirate Nation? I'm your host, David Heim, and since our last show, there have been a couple of events that have unfolded surrounding the men's basketball team. Notably, sophomore guard Jaren Sina has parted ways from the university. We'll have that all covered and more surrounding the state of the men's basketball program. This is Hall Talk. This team needs to show me something for me to believe that they're going to make a run in the tournament.
I think they can have a chance of going over 35 wins without a problem.
Just stepping up from the 4 points to the 17. She's just dropping threes like there's no tomorrow.
But chemistry is an underrated key in college basketball.
That was by far the best game I've seen them play.
This is Hall Talk, and that's how the chalk talks.
Welcome back, and I'm now joined alongside my panel for this evening, Vince, Paolella, and Aaron Ross. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Always a pleasure, Dave.
I can't wait to get started here.
Well, it's not hard to see that there are some uncertainties going around this men's basketball program in the last week or so. So what better game to play right now than fact or fiction? But before that, I'm going to throw some facts at you. Number one, rumors surrounding locker room issues and team chemistry have been surfacing in the past week. Number two, on Wednesday it was announced that sophomore guard Jaren Sina and Seton University have mutually agreed to part ways effective immediately. And number three, through all of this, the men's basketball team has lost 5 of their last 7 games. So guys, with that, with how poorly the Pirates have been playing of late, fact or fiction, the Pirates' NCAA tournament chances are over.
You know, I'm going to be a little positive here. I'm going to say fiction. There's still a big road trip that has to be played, and I think they can do it. This team has shown that they can, come back and put something together.
I'm going to say it's a fact. Honestly, the way this team's going through such turmoil right now, and just they haven't really been playing well as a whole overall. Any game, they're going way downhill right now. I think we got to watch this road trip we got ahead, but I don't think their NCAA chances are very high at all. And honestly, I think the NIT is starting to not look good either.
Number two, with the events that have unfolded in the past week, fact or fiction, there is a divide within the team.
Yeah, you have two sides, and one of them is the upperclassmen. They've been able to fight the ups and downs, and they're used to playing with those certain problems.
Like you say, yeah, the older guys, they've gone through it all. The younger players, as we mentioned, though, they come from success. Like Willard said, all they've done is come from strict success. They're not used to losing. Right. All in high school, they're in the spotlight. They're just nothing but winning. So they haven't experienced the losing side of things.
Number three, Jaren Sina was wrong for leaving.
I'm going to say fact. When you start something, it's in my personal opinion, you always got to finish it. And also with wherever he's going to go, teams are going to worry, is this going to happen again with him?
No, I'm going to say for him personally, it is a good move. He said, this is a quote from him, it is not a good situation for me right now. At the end of the day, I think it's best for me and my family, talking about him leaving. So I think personally for him, it is a good move.
Number four, fact or fiction, through all of this, should fans be worried about the future of the men's basketball program?
I'm on the fence. Like I said, there's still 3 big games that have to be played, and this road trip can make or break them. The guys are going to be together. It's going to be a tough road trip. If they can come out of it with a few wins, I think it can help turn it around.
I definitely agree there. I'm on the fence right now with just like Vinny here. We got to see what happens in this 3-game road trip. It's huge. They're going to be away from home for a while. We're going to see if they can regroup, maybe get some shots going, work as a team, and, maybe something will change.
Now, through all of this, Kevin Willard has tried his best to sort of keep this in-house, as private as he can. However, the Pirates some players have publicly taken to social media like Twitter to express some opinions. Overall, social media has played a pretty big part during the events surrounding this team. Here's Kevin Willard now to offer some words on social media.
No, I mean, I think that's part of living through life, is saying what to say to you guys, what to put on social media. It's not easy. It's hard to ban these guys from what their life is.
That was head coach Kevin Willard following Tuesday night's loss to Georgetown. And like I said, players have now started to make this publicly known that there are events unfolding within the locker room. In particular, Isaiah Whitehead, as on Saturday, February 7th, after a loss to Marquette, he tweeted, "No more of that brother stuff, strictly business partners." Guys, was that the first sign of trouble within this team?
Yeah, whenever an athlete goes out on Twitter and starts posting things, you have to worry. People are going to start thinking and asking questions, and when you don't have someone you can ask those questions to and solve the problem, it's just going to cause more and more chaos with, everyone trying to find out what's going on.
Exactly. It definitely is the first sign of things happening. It gave us that first flag of things may be up. And I just don't think social media is really the right thing people need to use to just like get their problems out, saying things they need to talk amongst each other, figure things out.
Mm-hmm. So while we agree that it was the first sign of trouble, it certainly was not the last. Here's Coach Willard again following Tuesday night's loss.
I'm not going to talk about that. I'll talk about the game. I'm not going to talk about chemistry issues.
So what you just saw there was head coach Kevin Willard refusing to discuss chemistry issues following Tuesday night's loss. And guys, that has to be a red flag in itself. And now on top of this, like we said on Wednesday, Jaren Sina officially gone. There is your third red flag. But is there any way or shape or form that this team can use these events as a wake-up call and as a source of motivation? Because talk about social media. Sterling Gibbs, Brandon Mobley, and Isaiah Whitehead have all changed their Twitter bios and in some form have said, on a mission, this team is on a mission, I'm on a mission. So guys, is there any way that this team can use these events and spin it as a source of motivation as the season moves forward?
Well, Willard's saying he's not going to comment. That's just him, trying to keep it in-house and, protect himself and his players. He wants to take care of this. He doesn't want any more spins on what he's saying to come out. And I think so, yes. If they're all saying this and they mean it, they can all come together and really push to make the end of the season worth it and still try and get that NCAA bid or the NIT bid at this point.
Definitely, Sina leaving, not really like a good thing usually for teams, but honestly, it could be a way somehow spark the fire. During negative times, sometimes teams can find a way to come together and use the negatives to build positives or something like that, and possibly go on a little win streak, get in a run, make some, just show the world they can still play like they did when we won the Paradise Jam, beat Nova, beat St. John's, bring that team back.
Right. While there certainly are eyebrows being raised about these outlandish tweets that have been coming forth in the past couple of days, what Pirate fans do not have to worry about are the words from the two biggest recruits on this team. On Wednesday, Angel Delgado tweets, "Pirate till the end," and Isaiah Whitehead tweets, "I am and always will be a Pirate." Pirates have games to play, and on February 14th, they travel to take on Providence, and after that, they will take on Villanova on February 16th. And like you said, Aaron, they can get some wins together. The only thing that might make this thing sort of minimized in the next couple days is some wins. We're going to follow these events in the next week or so before our next show, but we will be back next week to break it all down. For Vince Paolella and Aaron Ross, I'm David Heim. This is Hall Talk.